Well,
Hello.
hello. How's it going?
Pretty good. Playing some Genshin.
How is it?
It's good. It's really good for a free game. It really captures like the feel of exploration in Breath of the Wild. Um, it's got gotcha mechanics, rolling for random thing, for random loot, but it hasn't been insane. I just now have got to like the full game. I just finished the prologue effectively, so like I'm just now getting like, hey, here's a bunch of things you can go start doing,
Okay.
Like here's all the harder content. But all like the story stuff has been really fun. I like the combat system. It's cool because you can play it on your PS4. Like you can play it on PS4, or you can play it on PC and have cross save with everything else. I don't think PS4 supports cross save. But if you play it on PC, you can like pick it up from your phone or your iPad and keep playing there with the same save.
So you can play it on your phone?
So what?
You can play it on your phone?
Yeah, it's a mobile game. It's mobile, PC, and PS4.
Ew.
Ew.
It doesn't feel like a mobile game whatsoever, other than the monetization and the fact that it's a gacha.
Ew. I truly do not understand why everyone's obsessed with Genshin Impact all of a sudden.
It's an incredibly good step for mobile games because it's actually a game. Like, it looks really pretty. The combat is fun. And it's not just, I collected 32 Spider-Mans and now his web does 30,000 damage when I sit here. Like, you actually have combos, have things to go off of. And the world exploration feels very good.
I don't know, man. There have been games similar before.
I'd never seen one this polished from also a mobile game.
And this one, you said this one?
Yeah, and the one below it. We can make
Like, as someone who for a year didn't have any sort of gaming other than his phone, I can tell you that 5 years ago there were games like Genshin Impact. Maybe not as polished, but yeah.
See, I must have missed out because I hadn't seen anything quite like this.
Yeah, there was like a huge wave of them like 5 years ago where most of them were, indie ones based on like animes and crap like that, or actual official ones based on animes and crap like that, and they weren't quite done very well and weren't given the love they needed to continue. Now, if Genshin Impact is given the love it needs to continue and actually be a long-standing game, then good for them. But I was just confused because it's not an original thing. I've seen plenty of these games. I was just like, what the crap is up with Genshin Impact? It looks like
it's like Hearthstone. There were a lot of digital card games before Hearthstone, and a lot of card games. There were none that did it well. Now Hearthstone arguably isn't doing it well anymore, but like it's the same kind of concept of that. Is like it's one that did it right and also supports. It's also a PC game. It's also a PS4 game, and you can play them all on one save and pick up between them. So, like, I can stop playing them with my PC. I can walk over and pick up my iPad and pick up right where I was.
Yeah, cross save's pretty freaking cool to have in a mobile game. I'm not gonna lie.
and its battle pass is incredibly fair. It is probably the most fair battle pass I've seen in a game. You get something every level. And pretty much everything you get at the free tier, on the free tier, you get something every level. And pretty much all of them are it's like stuff you want, you know? There's very few this is straight a filler tier, you know? And most of the paid ones, like this one, you get 3 of the highest tier weapon enhancement crystals. You get 3 on the free tier, and on the paid tier, you just get 9 more. Most of it, whatever the paid tier is, you're just getting more of what was on the free tier.
So on the scale from pay to advance to pay to win, where does it stand?
So I can't completely say anything on that yet because I don't know. I haven't played long enough, and there's no PvP, so it's hard to have pay to win. So pretty much all of it's pay to advance. Yeah, there's no PvP. They've said from the outset they don't want PvP in it. There's group content and you can do co-op content together, but there's no direct PvP.
So there's no
you're doing well.
ranked or leaderboard or anything like that.
Not doing well.
There might be some ranking somewhere in events.
Sorry, I misread
haven't.
that.
I've
My
just now got
bad.
to level 20.
Maybe
About a minute before I joined this call, and that's where all the end game and all the events and everything happens is at rank 20. Because I've played for a good many hours now, just exploring and wandering around, and I've just now
just stop real quick, and then just take some deep breaths, and just chill. Don't think about things. Just clear your mind. I don't know. Lindsay, you have better advice? All right, back to hearing everything.
That's pretty cool.
And I had to figure out how to get up each mountain properly, and then climb the mountain to the top where the end statue was to fly up. It was super fun. That's the thing, is that the exploration in this game is very rewarding. And if you see something, you can probably do something with it. But that's to me the thing is I know this isn't a fully, because I played Sky, which is a very similar game, just where it's all about the exploration really more than anything. Just this has actual combat in it. But this one is just so well polished.
What's that one?
That is Facebook Gaming.
Oh, that's what that looks like?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
That, and the other reason it got popular is waifus. Let's be also fair on that.
Yeah, see, the first time I heard anything about it, I saw my brother and his disgusting rat friends playing it.
See,
and they were posting
Rat friends.
Rule 34
stuff
of their waifus and stuff. And I was like, okay, so I'm not going to go anywhere near this game because I don't need a gacha game with waifus.
it's the same that happened with Overwatch, of where that is a portion of the fan base for sure, without a doubt, and a portion of why the game got popular.
Where is Ted Ledane?
Yeah, where's Cody?
Also, I'm watching the YouTuber edition Guess Who that Smosh Games did, and it really makes me want to make a Planeswalker Guess Who.
Ooh, that'd be fun. That could be a lot of fun.
Just make a Planeswalker Guess Who.
You do Planeswalker or just major characters from lore.
That too. I'd have to probably throw in an Urza.
I thought Urza's a Planeswalker now, remember? He's got a Planeswalker card.
Yeah, but it's silver border.
He's still Planeswalker.
And it's one of the best Planeswalkers ever.
And in the lore, he is a Planeswalker as well.
What does silver border mean?
It means it's one of the unhinged or unglued or...
yeah.
It's not
an unset.
anything.
Gotcha. I used to have some of those cards.
We all
Lindsay,
did.
Did you just unplug that?
God, I
know
remember
that.
the
Well, it
week
said
that we
plug
all
out and it turned
discovered
off.
unglued cards.
Yeah, that was a good day.
Man. We heard about him at Corner Magic from that dude, right?
Yeah,
I believe
that's where I got
so.
some of mine.
I don't even remember which ones I got, but I got some of them. I know I got the Chaos Confetti.
I know I have AKS confetti still.
Oh yeah, and Gleemax. He's
You
sitting
also,
right
I
here.
was about to say, you always
Gleemax.
have a Gleemax, because I remember
Mwah.
that from your artifact deck.
He's literally sitting
Lights are
on
on.
top of my stack of artifact rares right here next to me.
I would love for us to build. Maybe me and you and Ron should do that. We should build commander decks around silver bordered commanders. Just the commanders, probably not all silver border cards because that'll get a little too much. But just because the legendaries are pretty balanced.
Yeah. See, I would really.
Wait, I need to know if the one I want to build around is a legendary. If not, I'm pretty
I'd
sure
put Gleemax in it.
it's not a legendary. Damn it! I wanted my commander to be the Earl of Squirrel.
Oh.
It makes all your tokens squirrel tokens, and it gives your squirrel link.
Beautiful.
Oh, up there. That's the one I'm missing. Ah.
Uh-huh.
I have to find all of these prisms all over the place so I can unlock this boss arena. I'm guessing it's a boss arena. It says break the seal in Storm Terror's lair. I'm having to hunt down all these crystals that are the keys.
Dude, just make a Baron von Count.
Oh,
Commander
that'd be
deck.
a fun one. Yeah.
Right?
I think I have a Baron von Count, actually.
Do you? Oh man.
I think I do, but I don't remember. Oh, my eagle's not ready. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can just shoot.
Or just Bob. The bevy of Beebles.
Yeah.
Just a mono blue Beeble deck.
That or
I'm
Johnny
so excited.
Combo.
I'm Obama.
Oh right, I forgot about Johnny
I
Combo.
feel like you have to build Johnny Combo and I have to build Timmy.
Said it was me.
It was me.
I feel like there's a way you can change it.
Gosh, Johnny Combo player, mono blue. 4, search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, and shuffle your library. Gosh, if he was blue black, 100%.
Get to it on here.
Timmy's just pay 4 mana, put a creature from play into your hand or into play from your hand.
Oh, yeah, fitting.
I do also like Spike Tournament Grinders so much. It's 2 and 2 Phyrexian black. And you can pay 4 Phyrexian black to choose a card you own from outside the game that has been banned or restricted in a constructed format and put it into your hand.
What?
I made a fatal error here.
You did? Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, there it
Howdy.
is. How are you, Cody?
I'm alright. Just finished dinner.
Oh, nice.
Wait.
Wait.
What the crap is
Wait.
Ponies the Galloping?
That was a My Little Pony collab they did for Hasbro. I think it was a charity thing, actually.
I'm looking up silver border cards, and it counts.
Yeah, there's also Transformers cards.
Oh yeah, they have Hasbro, Hascon, Nerf War. Yeah, the Transformer cards, Grimlock, Dinobot Leader.
Yeah, they do stuff like that for the Hasbro convention, but I think the My Little Pony, when I remember correctly, was a charity thing.
I made Star
Jeez.
Wars cards.
You did. Those were cool.
Mm-hmm. Didn't want to take this one.
Asian.
BB, Head of Sneak, could also be a good one. She's the one that can't be blocked by creatures with flavor text. And
Oh,
she
that'd
can
be fun.
permanently steal target creature's text box.
I still kind of want to make a thief deck where just steal cards out of your deck and play them. But I also like the idea of copying.
Why not both?
I mean,
They're the
that's
same
fair.
colors.
They're very similar.
Ooh, Surgeon Commander, though. Five-color Surgeon Commander silver border deck.
Oh no.
He's the wombat bat chameleon. Whenever you augment, enchant, or mutate a creature you control, draw a card. Tap him and add 1 mana of each color. So you had 5
Ooh.
mana just by tapping him.
You like that? That's like one of those that could be just an actual card as well.
Right.
By the way, could you say you were finished eating or still eating?
No, I finished.
Oh, okay. I don't know why. I don't know. I thought you said you were finishing eating for some reason.
Yes, I do believe we are prepared to start.
Except
Yeah.
Lindsay's not in roll 20.
Well, she accidentally.
Oh.
She blew up her
Well,
computer.
actually, I don't know if she accidentally. She moved the charger from one outlet to another, and when she did that, it cut off her laptop, and this little thing won't turn back on. So, well, you might have to move her and roll for her right now until we get it back up.
Gotcha. R.I.P.
Are you for cereal right now? Oh my gosh. That's going to take 3 hours.
No, it's moving.
It'll go back to 0. I have no doubt.
So while we're waiting for that, anyone want to give a recap of what happened last session?
We beat in a small amount of face. We mostly got our faces beaten in. Especially when that like anti-hero beam got hit on us and turned off our powers. The dawn flew away.
What was the thing?
Wait, that was a thing?
That was a thing. We lost our powers.
No, we didn't lose our powers permanently, but they got like turned off for a bit.
When
Yeah,
did,
I don't
Like,
remember
it was a weakening.
when did
ray.
that happen?
I got hit with that. Oh, I got hit with it. You guys didn't get hit with it.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
hit with
Okay. I was about to
The-
say.
I was about to say.
The Don's ultimate weapon when he turned his bot's arm into a laser cannon and blasted Jack in the face.
Yeah.
It was a power. It was basically a power dampening ray cranked up to 1,000,000.
Yeah. I got hit with the power suck ray. I don't know about you guys.
No, I think I was over here in the other room.
I
the one
didn't
that's trying to
take
escape.
any damage of any of that, so.
That's when I took the damage, is when I get hit with that power suck.
Yeah, I didn't get hit by that.
Yeah, I think Lindsay was the only one to not take damage in this encounter.
Because I'm good.
Because
I
you're
took
good.
damage.
Or
I
a
took damage,
weenie.
but mine regenerated, and
Who's
I
to
healed
say?
myself.
And then what was I'm trying to had another thing. So he flew away with one of the boys.
Nope.
So
No,
what?
he didn't. No, he was the
No,
only one
he
that got
tried
away.
to. I stabbed the
Oh
guy.
yeah,
in the
we
chest.
killed one of them, and we had the other one trapped. I don't know why I thought he actually one of them flew away. Actually,
Yeah, he
No, no,
stabbed him through the chest midair. Used his hero point to do it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was gonna say, no, Alex, we didn't kill him. I killed him. We gotta
So
make
yeah,
that clear.
David Huff, the Claw Lieutenant, is definitely dead. And you guys have Richard Greer,
Yeah.
not Richard Gere. Richard Greer in custody.
Can I stab him through the chest?
Oh yeah, because we're gonna go take him later.
Oh, okay.
But yes, later.
I'm gonna spend my hero point to stab him through the chest as well.
And then we trying to think of what else. We did that. The other guys are kind of just out. We paralyzed them, and they're just kind of leaving us alone now. They don't want any of this.
Yeah, they've all either been Batmaned or given some sort of heavenly light that has just decked them all.
So I just
And
realized.
3 of them are dead. I think 3 of them are just actually
Yeah,
dead.
3 of them are
Yeah,
dead.
no, yeah. I murdered people this time.
I also murdered some people this time.
Yes.
I
That's the
murdered
joke.
3
Batman
here.
does murder people.
Easily. And then also Lindsay Shane fell into like a playground, and I don't know, I think she was going to investigate it when we ended.
Yeah.
Figure out
Because she
more of what was
realized
going
she
on
could
with
have
that
floated down.
playground.
Yes, she's currently standing in the middle of a solid glass window.
Oh, I thought I was at the door.
Remember, you ran through the door and fell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then later realized that you could have floated down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Or
that.
could you?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
It's very ominous.
power dampening room.
Uh-oh.
Not quite.
That sounds horrifying.
That would be horrifying.
I would be horrified.
It'd almost be like those cells at the PCU.
Is it like the cells at the PCU?
No.
Oh.
But a room full of power dampening lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, this room is just a normal room. It's got all that child stuff in it, and obviously, I guess Shane has already relayed this information. But as soon as she stepped on the rug that looks like a little play city, she fell and luckily caught herself on the ledge. So that's what's going on with that room. I think you guys have one of the security dudes that Shane seduced, maybe, or is he knocked out?
No, he's
I don't remember
fine.
what-
We
okay.
never touched him.
I don't remember which one he is. I think he's the guy right here.
Yeah, he's the guy that's
Oh no,
over
he's this
there.
one. He's this one.
Yeah.
There's your buddy.
Mhm.
we
And everyone else is either unconscious or dead.
As it should be. So I think me and Grav were discussing where to keep Richard Greer.
Yeah. That was where you said something about in Treebeard prison
Oh,
cell underneath.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. We
Yeah,
were
the
gonna
root prison.
sacrifice them
Why
to the
not?
roots. Yeah. That's right. We were talking about sacrificing him to the roots to
So
feed
are you
Treebeard.
sure you didn't want to keep him at the the place that I forgot the name of? Place with the other prisoners. where we saw the water gun.
PCU.
The
please.
PCU
Well,
just came to me.
He's not powered, so he can't really go to the PCU.
Yeah. And even
I mean,
even
he
if
has
we're
a-
there,
I
I'd like
mean-
to have a little more time with him before we take him anywhere else.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, should we take that power suit that he had to the PCU?
How much of the power suit is left?
So of his, it's all very jacked up, but I mean it's still all there. It didn't like self-destruct or anything. If I remember correctly, that one got most of its joints broken and then tossed pretty hard.
I think so.
Yeah.
That sounds correct.
Like it's broken, but it can be repaired.
It can be studied.
That too.
Probably should take those to PCU, I think.
Yeah.
Unless you think you could learn something from before we take them there.
Well, I mean, don't we have two? Didn't the other dude, the one that supposedly I heard y'all killed, he was in one?
Hey, I never in character said I killed him. Or we killed him. I mean, that suit was pretty worse for wear. I don't remember how bad the other one is, but I remember
The other one is a bit more jacked up than this one. But again, can still be studied, can still be repaired.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll take
take
one.
one with
We'll take one and we'll give the other one to PCU.
I say we'll just take this one with Richard Greer. We'll secure him back at the base and take the other, call in the PCU for the other one. And I'm gonna, I guess, radio over, shout over to Shane and Mercy if they found anything over there.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There she is. What'd you find?
I almost fell in a pit earlier.
I fell in the pit.
Have you ever seen the show Parks and Rec? Because
Oh yeah.
I feel like we should start singing that song right now.
No, it looks like there's I don't know, Will. What did you say it looked like?
It looks like a child's play mat of like the classic one of the Cartoon City where you take your Hot Wheels and run them around and stuff, you know?
Yes.
Very nostalgic.
That's what it looks like, guys.
Ah.
But it looks like it's a long way down.
Like how long can you guesstimate?
I'm not good with measurement.
Oh,
Can't you fly?
yeah. Can't you like float down?
Well, I can
Yeah.
levitate down.
Okay.
Are we
Look.
ready to explore it?
Just 1 minute, and I'll take whatever time it takes for me to take Richard Greer in his suit and drop him off somewhere safe in Treebeard, like lock him up somehow.
And then I guess I will teleport to PCU and drop off the other suit.
I'm also gonna leave the army men in charge of like guarding outside the room.
Fantastic. Yeah, General Artist says, it would be an honor to watch this prisoner of war. I'll be sure to leave him in one piece for you, sir.
That's not as important, but thank you for watching him.
Yes, sir. So by the time you round up the little army men, get them down to the roots, and have them set up to monitor, give them communications devices and everything.
Oh, I can give them communications devices?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yes. There's like an oversized walkie-talkie like in Toy Story that is talking into.
Exactly, so that they can communicate with you and tell you if the prisoner's woken up or if he's trying to get out or anything like that.
Perfect.
So by the time you get,
suit, by the way, I'm not locking up in the suit.
Yeah. He had already ejected from it and
Okay,
was trying to
perfect.
fly away and everything. So,
Just
yeah.
put this. Just put the suit on the table where it could be analyzed.
I'd probably just leave it in like a common room somewhere. Like, Grad will do something with this.
It's just in the Great Hall.
It's in the Great Hall, just laying there.
In the middle.
Yeah, on the war table.
This is
Um,
problem, not mine.
By the time you get done with that, Grav has also returned from taking the other suit to the PCU and informing them of well, what do you want to inform them of?
I just
go
tell them
there and
real
you run
quick.
into-
I just give them a brief summary of the where this came from, what I've seen it done, and yeah, and then I'd just be like, here, study it. Let us know if you figure out anything. More information, the better for us.
Wouldn't it be smart to let them know the location of this place so they can come get the tanks and the other vehicles?
Don't tell him yet.
Yeah, we don't want to tell them yet.
Okay.
We'll tell them after.
Okay.
In the meantime, I look over at Mercy and I'm like, they really just left me with you?
I'm just stabbing a guy.
Still?
I need as much blood as possible. I was wounded.
Oh my word.
I mean, you still got your soldier guy over here that you seduced.
Yeah.
Hey, do I know his
Soldier
name?
boy.
You do not know his name.
Don't mess with it yet.
It's Soldier Boy.
Up in the... I would like to walk over to him. Oh, now Mercy's on top of me.
Ooh.
Oh my.
I want to walk over to the other guy and I want to talk to him.
After she said, "Oh, Mercy's on top of me," I really wanted to say, "That's a Detroit, thank you."
Detroit, thank you. Yes. I love it.
Gosh. So yeah, he's down here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mercy
you
can't-
walk
she
over
can't
to
move.
him. Bow. All right, you are in front of him.
Hello. I am Shane. What is your name?
He goes, hi.
Hello. I am Shane. What is your name?
He's enamored.
Oh, right. He looks down at his name tag. Matt. Matt. My name's Matt.
Is that with 2 T's?
Either one.
He can be either one for you.
So Matt, I was wondering, who hired you?
The guy who's in charge of the New Eternity people thing. Yeah, him.
What was his name?
I don't remember.
That guy.
What's his name, Alex?
The Don.
Yes. Are you talking
No.
about the Dawn?
That's the Claw.
Oh, it's the Claw. You're right.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Inspector Gadget. That's right.
I know who he's talking about, right? Though.
Yeah.
Okay.
You remember that is Charlie Hest.
Ah,
auctioneer.
yes. My my character knows. I just don't remember. I'm working on getting Roll20 pull back up.
I somehow lost my notes text, so like some of the names have been lost to me forever.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Matt, how much is he paying you?
Well, we're contractors, so we're all we make what we usually make from the company.
So have you ever been in this room back here? And I sort of motion through the wall. I don't know.
Start leading him that way.
Yeah, just
Yeah. I'm gonna
put
start.
your arm around him and walk that way.
Well, no.
Oh.
I'm gonna say, hey, follow me, Matt.
Show off your.
He
feminine
follows
smile.
you, and you can feel his eyes sort of like going up and down your back.
How uncomfortable do you feel right now?
Okay, I'm in Roll20 now. Woo! Okay, so, Matt, do you know anything about this room?
This room, yeah, the boss guy, I think his name's Charlie, he set this room up, and I guess they didn't really use it until like yesterday, last night, and he asked some of the other guys, that one laying down over there, and the other guys who were laying down in there, to watch this room, and make sure no one gets in or out, anything like that. So yeah, but I'm not sure what it was supposed to be for.
Have you been in there?
I haven't. No, I usually watch the cameras in the other room. I don't come in here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, have you met my friend Mercy? He likes to stab people.
I think we met briefly.
Wait, I do want to ask, when he said that person laying down, is he talking about people that are dead or people that are knocked out?
I'm pretty sure at least 3 of them are dead.
Oh, I know those 3 there are dead, so I didn't know if he was pointing at them.
Yeah, he was pointing at them. They're the
Oh, yeah,
ones
they're
that came out of this room.
I feel like do you want me to kill this person? Is that why you led them over to me?
No, I was just asking Matt questions and making some introductions.
Shove him off the side. Let him fall.
Well,
Do the Batman death, let gravity kill him.
I was actually, if she said yes, that she wanted me to kill him, I was going to grab him and shove him through the room and let him fall.
Whoa.
So I
I can't
was going to
kill
do
you.
that.
But I'm not gonna save you either.
We've become full the boys.
Yeah,
More and more each one.
I love it.
So what are you gonna do now, Matt?
Well, do you like Italian food?
Just one word, Lindsay. Just one word.
I don't know what to say.
Just tell me to kill. Tell me to kill. Okay,
This
2
is
words.
100% Shane's chance to have a simp.
Oh,
No, I prefer not Italian.
Mexican?
Yeah, I know the great street taco place.
Street tacos? I have not had a good street taco since I lived in Dallas.
Oh, you're from Texas?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh.
For some reason, he popped out "yes, ma'am" to answer that question specifically, and it was kind of cringy.
words.
I kind of expected you would have thrown on the accent when you said that too. Okay. Well, bye, Matt.
Okay. Do you want my number?
Where's he going?
Sure. Yeah.
he he pulls out a little notepad out of his tactical vest and writes down his number and gives it to you.
Thanks. See ya.
He's just staring at you.
Okay, Mercy, you want to go check out this room?
What about him?
No, he's fine. He's harmless.
Taking the fun out of things, but yeah, I guess so.
Are Grav and Fortress back?
Yeah,
In the other room playing Tiddlywinks.
Oh,
Playing
we're back.
Tiddlywinks.
we were teleporting around it, and if we were back yet.
Oh yeah, you guys are back.
All right. Well, I want to teleport behind Matt here.
Okay, guys. So who wants to go? I mean, I guess I could levitate down.
I'm gonna teleport in. I'm gonna like point at him and like basically hand gesture to Shane like across my neck. Like, do we need to do something about him? Like, I'm gonna make a shoving motion. Like, going like, do you want me to shove him?
Hey, Grav and Fortress. This is Matt.
Hello.
He just kind of like throws his hand like back behind him in a waving motion, still like staring at Shane in like loving bliss.
Oh my god, please let me just stab him through the chest and shove him in the room.
Whoa! Hey, no killing. We've already talked about this.
I think we've compromised that today.
Well, this guy seems harmless.
Hey, Matt, why don't you go watch the cameras and let me know if there's any other issues?
Of course. And he starts walking this way.
Is
he
he just,
steps
like,
over his
backing
buddy.
up?
Oh, no, he
walking
did-
back-
He like kind of turned around, but he's like glancing back every now and then.
I thought he was like doing the full backwards walk while still staring at Jay.
Are you
Not
sure
quite.
you didn't want me to just shove him through that window? I mean, that would have, solved witness
No,
to
he's
everything
fine.
that's happened today.
He's okay right now. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to levitate down.
Alrighty. As you sort of like cross the horizontal
Now,
threshold.
I would like to say I'm moving slowly as I cross.
Yes.
Like I'm not just like running for it.
Yeah. Like easing yourself down, keeping a hand on the ledge until like you know it's safe. I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel
Okay. Okay.
you. Yeah, you're fine. You start to float down. Give me a perception.
Halfway down, you lose your powers and you fall.
Yeah, as you're sort of looking around at different things, you kind of see that you are very high up, but you notice as your hand moves past you that it is a very cartoonish animated version of your hand.
Oh my.
Oh,
Whoa. Can
He's
I?
tripping.
Well, no, I already said I was bad at judging distances, so never mind. I was gonna ask if I could figure out how far like down I was going so I could tell the others, but never mind.
I mean, you can give me like a insight or perception or investigation. Actually, any of those three.
She got nat
Well,
20.
I had my tape measure with me apparently.
So yeah,
Infinite tape measure.
by this point, you've only gone down maybe 60 feet or so. Like you haven't gone down very far by the time you noticed this change.
Hey guys, my hand looks like a cartoon.
can we see it? Does your hand grow the cartoon from here?
If you go up to the ledge and give me a perception check.
Swag, I will do that. Oh, where's perception? There it is. Boom.
Yeah, you look down and you see a full-on cartoon version of Shane floating
I'll just
in
call
the
that
air.
down. It's not just your hand, Shane.
Whoa. This is cool.
Has Shane landed yet?
Oh no.
Oh. Do you see anything else down there? Also, so like it as she goes down, is it like expanding to us or something? Or you said it's like a flat map, but then you look down and I guess it's a ledge.
Yeah, as you look down, you can see that it is a ledge. To you guys, though, she looks almost 2D and flat, and she's getting smaller.
Oh.
But to Shane, I guess you can relay this information. You got a really good perception. As soon as you got past a certain point, the entire area around you opened up into basically a night sky. Like a cartoon night sky. And down below you, you do see a city. And it is very cartoonish.
I see a cartoonish looking city below me, and right now it looks like I'm just in the night sky.
Yeah, so as you look up, you see basically a rectangle in the sky that they're all kind of like peering over, looking down at you from.
Well, come on
And
in,
it's getting
guys.
smaller.
The water's warm. That's what they say, right?
Sure.
Dude, did you pee in the water?
I'll wait for you to land. I don't really fly
Graf?
so well as much as appear places.
I feel like Grav can help you out with that.
It's true.
What? Help them
I
fly
was
down,
scared
or
that
can we
when
just
I
teleport
said-
down there?
I was scared that when I said, "Come on in, guys, the water's warm," that Matt was.
I know
just
for me,
going
I have to at least have someone familiar there or have a general idea of it, like a picture of it or something. So I need her to get down there to be able to fly to it. But if you want to fly me down, we can fly down.
Sure.
If you have that power.
Or
You'll have to take me and Mercy.
Mercy, can you fly yet? I know that was
Nope.
something you wanted to do. No?
Nah, I can't fly
I think
yet.
he got it.
I mean,
and
can
then
I
We
can I,
changed it to
like-
super speed.
can I basically touch them and they would basically feel like, it's low gravity, kind of like on the moon or something where they'll, have a floating sensation and they can just float
Yeah,
down.
I'm pretty sure you have a feather fall effect. You can make things lighter, correct?
Yeah, I know.
Meanwhile, I'm like, guys, I think I'm gonna call him
Oh, who?
Matt.
Oh, already? He's just like 10 feet away.
Well, no, not at this moment. But yeah.
I have a thing where by touching an object, I can increase or reduce the gravity's effect on it.
I mean, the way you're saying that, it sounds like you don't want to call him. I mean, we can just let Mercy take care of him, then you don't have to worry about calling him in the long run.
Look, we are not going to kill him. At least not right now. I will let you know.
Why would we kill him?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're not going to kill him. Unless we need to.
Who we killing?
No one.
All right, I'm going by here. I touched both of them. They have low gravity. I'm floating down now.
I'll float down with him.
I
I'm
run.
gonna
and
get to the
dive.
edge. Like, is he floating down? Like, are you sure about this?
I run and dive off.
As you guys slowly start to float, you see Mercy just kind of slowly floating in a full-on diving pose.
Yeah.
I'm like still standing on the edge, like and like watching them, like okay, and eventually jump off. So I'm floating last.
Yes, you guys are descending at a decent pace. Nothing too bad. You can kind of control if you want to go faster or not. But yeah, each of you notices that you are floating down with cartoon versions of your comrades.
Woo!
Like very childish animated versions of your friends.
I'm an anime.
I'm an anime. I do like the idea of him like we're all like cartoony and he's like all different styles. He's just full anime.
Cody's dream come true.
Yes. Oh, this is awesome.
So what cartoon styles would we be then if we go with that concept?
I would like to be the type of style that Steve draws in Blue's Clues.
Yes, I love that. I want to be the kind of black and white kind of sketch of Walking Dead.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Nick.
I don't know.
I mean, you could just be like classic DC or Marvel.
Sure.
Or yeah, you could be like comic book looking.
Yeah, I'll be comic book looking. You know, kind of like in the Spider-Man PS4 where he has that comic book suit. Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
And for some reason, your suit that you normally wear has now become a skin tight suit, and you have a 12-pack.
Whoa! I didn't even know it goes up to 12.
That's DC, right? Or is that Marvel? Who does the 12 packs?
Really both of them. That's both of them.
Yeah, just needlessly buff with a skin tight suit.
Or JoJo's. It could also be JoJo's.
That too. Mercy. Mercy, are you JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
I think he's an anime in general. Oh, he's JoJo's now?
I'm JoJo's now.
He's just striking a pose.
Yes.
This is the first time his demon's ever been visible as a stand, just like
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, he is the one with the demon. He would have a stand. That's
funny.
Yeah. He would have a stand. Well, here's the thing: stands can be weapons, so his sword would be a stand.
That's true. That's true.
We have whole horse and the emperor.
Yeah. Which, by the way, can I just mention, just for the JoJo's fans out there, why the crap isn't the emperor far more powerful? If they're like stands are more powerful the closer they have to be to you to be operated, and he has to have it on him.
To a degree, that's one of the points of it, but also there's some that can be close to you that are weak. Like also technically the bullet is part of his stand.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. The bullet being able to go out very far. That makes sense. All right.
Yeah, I do love Whole Horse so much though.
The Emperor is so cool. Anyways, back on track, guys. You are all your animated styles. It is very cute, very fun, very cool. And you're just floating and floating and floating and floating.
Do we seem like we're getting closer to the ground?
Yes. You do seem to be getting closer to the ground.
I didn't know if we were infinitely falling.
You were just up in like above the troposphere. You were like 10 miles up, so you're falling a very long way. So you guys eventually start getting closer to the city. The lights actually start to separate, and you can see different buildings and such. And the cartoony aspects of it start to fall away, and it becomes more real. And you actually start to recognize certain features in the city. And if you guys can give me perception checks or investigation checks, you can tell. Mercy,
Oh, what? Sorry.
give me a perception check.
I had to step away for a second. Sorry.
You can tell that you are floating over Chicago.
Oh.
Chicago.
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 And looking around, you guys have now noticed that you are starting to turn back into your normal, unanimated selves.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Did I notice anything as that was happening? Like as we turned into a cartoon and then as we're turning out of a cartoon?
Will
What do you mean?
destroyed my dream.
As in, like, do I notice anything like weird about it? Like
Well,
if we what?
Yeah, you turned into a cartoon.
No, I mean like why we turned to a cartoon and now we're suddenly like turning out of cartoon form. Like if there was
Give me an
like,
insight
maybe...
check.
Okay.
Yeah, so you've kind of put together that as you got farther away from the opening, you became more cartoonish, and now as you're getting closer to the ground, everything's getting more real. And perhaps it was just the manner of that particular door or portal that was created there.
I'd start to like look around at the guys and then like at my hands and stuff, making sure that this wasn't like a Freaky Friday incident and I'm now in one of their bodies. So I'm just double checking.
No, you are in your body and you are pretty much back to normal now. You don't have any of your like tiny hairs on your arm yet, and no like freckles or anything. You're not fully real. You're still a little animated. It's slowly coming back. But you can tell that you're going back to your normal selves.
Are we
And then
can we see like the ground yet? Like we getting close?
yes. Once you get to right about the tops of skyscrapers, everything gets back to realness. And you gently
is the city
float
active?
Yes, city's active. It is real Chicago. Everything is going just the way it normally is. Bustling city, even at whatever time of night it was. When you guys went over to the warehouse.
And we recognize what part of the town we're in?
Yes.
That sounded like a very uncertain answer.
I don't know like parts of town, parts of Chicago. I really don't. But yes, you guys know where you are. I don't know
Okay.
where you are.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can't make up fake places in a real place. I guess I could.
Are we near the bean?
You're near the bean. Yes.
Okay, that's
the
all that
bean
matters.
is like 5 blocks from here.
Okay.
Well, this is weird.
I'd like to look over at Mercy and be like, Chicago really is much better than Detroit.
I look back at her and I just have tears streaming down my face.
Scared?
Are you okay, Mercy?
I liked my other form.
He just has a sad anime outro playing right now.
Yeah. Fly Me to the Moon is playing.
just very sad. I wipe the tears away, and I'm like, I agree.
I'm like looking, it's like I'm in color again. Interesting.
Does anything seem off about
I mean,
this?
a lot of things seemed off. We became animated, and
I
now we're in
know.
a city in a small room. A lot of things are off.
But with this city opposed to the city that we just came from, do we see anything that's different that we can distinguish the two?
You're saying that to us in character. I'm sorry.
No, he is.
Yeah, I am. I'm saying in character.
I'm gonna go over to the bean, and I'm going to measure with my footsteps how far it is from a certain point to a bench to see if it's exactly how it is in our Chicago, or to see if everything here is just slightly off. Because I know how many footsteps it takes me to get from one point of the bean to this certain bench.
I 100% did not think you said bench that first time. I was like, dang, who's going to get it then?
I thought you also
Someone
said
near the
else.
bean has tried Shane. She's counting her steps, walking towards her. Dang. Yes. Give me a acrobatics, I guess. Yeah. You do your step counting, and this is the exact same measurement for the bean that you know.
Okay, guys, this is weird.
I mean, this has been weird.
I'm gonna pull up my phone and see like what my GPS is saying.
Oh.
Alrighty, give me a technology roll.
I wonder if they're using the kid to.
Yeah, you pull out your phone, look at your GPS. It says you're in downtown Chicago.
Oh.
Okay, all right. I have a theory, guys. I wonder if they're using the kid to make the carpet turn into some sort of portal to where they can get around Chicago fast. So all they got to do is basically jump through the carpet, parachute in to wherever they want to go in Chicago.
Yeah, but
we were floating down for quite a while.
Like I said, parachutes.
How far is it to
the
warehouse?
The parachute and us floating down, I don't think that's a big difference.
No, if you at first, if you just dive bomb and then wait to open as you get closer to the ground, whereas we just floated down the whole way. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like jumping out of a plane. You know, you
did estimate that you were about 10 miles up, which is well above the troposphere. Very, very high up.
Guys, the GPS is saying we're in downtown.
Can I pull out my phone and check my GPS?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Oh, guys, I have an idea.
And that is?
Well, I'll let Nick do his thing. What were you trying to do, Nick?
I pulled out my phone to see what the GPS says.
Yeah. But do you have like Waves instead of Google Maps?
Sure.
I run to the edge of town.
No.
With my super speed.
I have an idea.
Well, I'm waiting to get confirmation about this.
Oh, confirmation about what? Yeah. Yeah, sorry, man. The app you use is slow as crap. No, you pull out your phone, you look at the GPS, and it says that you are... Sorry, it's still buffering, man. I don't know
Okay.
what's wrong. Your phone is just it says you are at the Cloud Gate in Chicago.
Okay, guys, here's my idea. I'm gonna call Matt. I'm gonna tell him to meet me at this street tacos place.
Let's see. I was thinking about calling gosh, what's my chauffeur's name?
Charles.
Charles, yes, Charles.
Oh.
But I said this first.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So I'm gonna call Matt. I'm gonna have him meet me at the taco place, and then we're gonna go to the taco place and see if he's there, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sure.
What about you guys?
I super speed over to the taco place.
Well, I hadn't even called the guy yet. So okay.
I
So
super speed.
I pull out my phone and I pull out the piece of paper that's got his name or his phone number on it, and I find it weird that his notepad was like one of those free notepads a drug representative gives you. And so I call Matt.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I call Matt.
Alrighty.
No, I'm confused with the drug representative thing. I don't get that reference.
They give out free notepads that have like random drug names on the top.
God,
Is it like
I
a
know what you're
like
saying. I know what you mean now.
like just a tiny little like spiral bound notebook,
Yeah.
I follow.
either
what's
side
happening.
or top, either one, however you want to imagine it. So yeah, it rings twice, and you hear him answer the phone. Hey, this is Matt.
Hey Matt, it's Shane.
Hey, Shane.
Hey, so you know how you were talking about not having tried street tacos before?
Yeah.
So I was wondering if you wanted to meet me at this great street taco place that I know.
Is it open right now?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm not at work anymore. Sure.
I thought he was watching the cameras.
Guys, do you remember the name of that taco place? This is
Oh,
out
not
of
the life of me.
out of character. Well, anyway, I tell him the name of the taco place. And I'm like, so Matt, you think you can meet me in like 10 minutes?
Yeah, I can make it there. Sure thing.
Okay, see you there.
Alrighty.
Bye.
I'm trying to remember the name of the taco place
Yeah, I
too,
don't,
man.
Yeah, I don't.
I know
remember.
I
you
didn't
looked
write
one
any of
up.
that down.
We
Wait, did
should have
I?
known the tacos would come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a key thing that we definitely forgot.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we make our way to the tacos and see Mercy there because he's already there.
Oh, Don Pablo's.
Don
Yeah.
Pablo.
Which is funny because now we actually have a
Don.
Papa Don's.
Yeah, we also have Papa Don's. I wonder if they're connected.
Jack now starts getting paranoid of Don Pablo's. And I don't know what the dude's name was, but I'm just gonna call him Pedro Don Pablo. That's his name.
Okay.
So there we go. I'm going to have to write this down, make notes.
Yep.
So, yeah, you guys know that from where you are, let's see. That's going to be 7 minutes maybe, but you guys can teleport, so you don't have to rush over there.
Before we leave, I take a picture of Grav in front of the bean.
I pose like one of the characters on Animal Crossing does whenever they're changing clothes.
Yes.
Beautiful.
When I hand Grab's phone back to him, I say, your grandma would have liked that.
Yikes.
Oh.
Big yikes.
I just you know, like in the movies where after somebody says something, the character turns their head and they make like a big-eyed face or whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Me and Mercy's over there like eating tacos, just like not smooth at all. Hopefully she's. I like to turn to like. Hopefully she's more smooth than that with Matt.
The clouds form a big frowny face above you and float off.
I wonder if she'll kill Matt's grandmother.
Oh no. We must warn Matt.
Okay.
All right, so we're at the taco place.
Alrighty, yeah, you're at the taco place. It is very late. What is it? It's probably like 1 a.m. now. It's still happening though because it's Chicago and this is food trucks and they're like the only thing open right now except for fast food. And you see Matt sitting on top of the hood of his refurbished 1985 IROC Camaro. T-tops, you know, beautiful.
I whisper
Did he-
over to Shane, do I stab him now?
No. Did he change clothes or is he still in his whatever uniform? I assume that he was in a uniform.
He was in his like black on black uniform with tactical vest and everything, but he's taken off the tactical vest and all that and like unbuttoned his shirt but he's still got like his black button up and black pants on. And
Try
his
calling
boots.
him. See what happens.
What, like a dog?
No, with your phone. He gave you a
Yeah.
number.
Oh!
Jeez.
Wow.
First you kill Grab's grandma, then you insult Grab by reminding him about his grandma, and now you insult Matt. You're just striking out everywhere.
He's
Shane.
not
Striking out.
that far away. That's why I was confused. I was like,
If he picks up a phone, that means we're calling the one in this universe. In this universe,
Because she thought Jack was just like, hey, you call him over here.
that's what I thought.
Just like whispering behind some car, like, get him over here. Like, just call him over here.
Like, if you call him on that, we can find out whether or not like we're
If he's
fooling
real
him.
or not.
Or if he doesn't pick up a phone and you get an answer, then that means he's up still watching the cameras. And this is a different Matt.
Could I
And then I can
text
stab
him?
him.
God, imagine if I did that. Yeah,
What
you
a
can
multi-
text him.
Okay.
What a
Now-
multiverse theory.
I don't
I wonder,
like making phone
Kill
calls.
someone in this world. Did they die in the real world?
Ooh. Can we test it out?
We're not finding out with Matt. I text Matt and I'm like, running a few minutes late. Are you there yet? Question mark. Then like winky face emoji.
Is it weird that me and Fortress are just on the same page of trying to kill somebody right now?
No, they're all related to Don right now. So like, I'm morals are loose again. Morality is flexible.
Oh.
Here's what I should do.
Yeah, so you wait you just a couple seconds and you see him like grab his pocket and really quickly like rush in and pull out his phone. You see him just give the dopiest big tooth smile. And he like unlocks his phone. You see him typing away, and then he clicks a button on the side of his phone and slides it back in his pocket, and he's just got this dopey smile on his face. Couple seconds later, he says, "Yeah, I'm already here. Would you want me to order you anything?"
Okay,
Winky
guys.
face.
So he
Hey.
we all saw that. So what do we think's going on?
Out of character, can I call like for like a 5-minute intermission? I need to. Yeah,
Yeah.
Go for it.
I appreciate it.
Never in my, I don't know,
Uh-huh.
did I think in this campaign I was going to kill someone who's already dead. Or I guess I broke her.
Uh-huh.
And whatever this is going on.
Welcome to roleplay.
Welcome to role
Yeah.
playing.
In another session I'm in, I chased down our ranger while he was at 1 intelligence and 1 charisma,
You told me about
and
this.
through the woods for 3 days. Well, he'd been lost in the woods for 3 days, and we didn't know where he was because he didn't tell anyone where he was going directly before he got lost.
I love it. I love every part of that.
And then when we found him, he committed so hard to the bit that he had soiled himself, since he's like, well, I wasn't smart enough to get my pants off, I'd imagine.
Mm.
He'd been lost for 3 days in the woods. All because he touched an enfeeblement flower.
That'll do it. But he's a ranger. He should have known better.
He should have. But he unfortunately didn't.
See, rangers are meant to be a cross between druid and fighter, but they never quite live up to that. Like, new ranger's kind of okay.
He's really good at fighting. His nature side is not good. But he also just rolled really poorly to determine what it was, and then grabbed it anyway. And then the DM rolled a D100 on what the flower was that he grabbed, and he rolled a 2. And that happened to be like one of the worst things he could physically grab. Even though it was a randomized list, 2 was still pretty bad. Also, in the same session, our paladin died, and I met my god.
Oh, gosh. Like died?
Well, luckily we had a literal deed bring him back to life. Since Ariel was there, she brought him back.
That's good. That's nice.
Because we're in a homebrew world, and it's a neutral Ariel.
Interesting. I want
I'm
to
gonna go
start
grab
doing
my
more with like scrolls of revivify and stuff like that in campaigns, rather than like, oh, you got to go and like find a cleric and pay him some money to bring your homie back. Like, make them go on a little side quest for a scroll or something. That'd be fun. Maybe.
So how's everyone's weekends?
Decent. Decent.
Good.
I think I said on stream for the podcast that I was like done playing Baldur's Gate, and then I got asked to play in someone's campaign, and I was like, well, looks like I'm playing Baldur's Gate. And then I played Baldur's Gate all weekend.
Oh. Nick.
Yeah.
But I found out that the rogue is really friggin' great in that game.
Oh,
my
really?
God. Yeah, dual wielding short swords with that bonus attack. Like,
Mhm.
oh
What
God.
day?
Oh, I see
So
the O
Nick-
went with one of my name suggestions.
Before we head back. Oh yeah, for the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have anything for this week's episode.
Do we have to do one?
I guess not.
I mean, we didn't do one last time we went to South Carolina.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, y'all gonna be in South Carolina this week?
Yes. Saturday morning we have family pictures with my family.
Yeah. We were supposed to come down a couple weeks ago, but
Not last weekend, but the weekend before.
Yeah, but we had to postpone. So
That's fair.
Sorry for the wait.
Hey Alex, those lottos are starting in an hour, right?
I don't know actually. I have not followed today.
Okay.
Nick, did you win that?
They're more Angel Devil
I
decision
didn't get a
coins.
phone call, so I guess not. So we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Yes.
Yeah. So it looks like, I mean, this Matt got my text message. So, what are we thinking?
If what if I fly up just to see what happens? If I go back through what we experienced coming down.
You're starting to fly up?
Well, I was suggesting that to everyone and no one said anything, so
Oh.
Hey,
I mean,
I
you
was
can fly if you like. That's something I can't help you with or do.
okay. I'm gonna fly up just to see.
Yeah, you start flying up. How rapidly would you like to ascend?
At a faster pace than what I was descending at.
Roger that. All right, so yeah, you fly up pretty quickly. You get past most of the skyscrapers. You're getting to about a couple thousand feet, 10,000 feet. Nothing's changing. You're pretty high up now. You know for a fact that at this point you were still kind of animated at least. And you're not seeing any change.
Hey, Grav, how's the cell reception?
Like I'm not seeing any change from like what I experienced on the way down, or I'm just not experiencing that.
You are unanimated. You are normal.
I'm
You are just
normal.
yourself.
Can I tell about
Nothing
what point it
cartoony about
was
ya.
that I turned to cartoon?
Pardon?
Can I tell, like, on the way down compared to on the way back up? Can I tell about what point it would be where I should be turning into a cartoon?
Yeah, so you weren't fully unanimated until you were maybe 500 feet above the tops of skyscrapers. So at this point where you are right now, you should
Mhm.
definitely be animated.
Okay. I'm gonna go a little bit higher.
You keep going higher and higher and higher. You break through some clouds. They look like normal clouds. You look
we
at
come-
yourself. You
did
are
we
a
see-
slightly moist version of yourself. You
Did
are
we
not
see-
animated at all.
Did we see the clouds on the way down?
Hey, you saw some clouds.
Okay. I want to go to the highest point that I actually can before I actually need to drop back down.
Do you see the rectangle of the doorway?
See, technically,
Yeah,
with your
can I-
manipulation of gravity, you can make a small atmosphere around yourself and go into space. So how high do you want to go? Like, let's be real here.
Not quite where I'm, going.
I will take you past the troposphere.
Okay.
Okay, you go past the troposphere, you can
Nothing.
actually start to see the curve of the Earth. And you are not animated. You are
And
yourself.
I don't see any doorway like we could on the way
No.
down.
No.
Okay.
What the heck?
All right. I just I teleported back down to where they were.
Okay, actually, I have something. I can still see Matt, right?
No, nobody wants to.
Yeah.
Is this while I'm gone, or is this whenever I get back? Because nobody even asked me anything.
This is while you're flying up. Like he's like, well, he's doing. I'm gonna be like, when he's doing that, I can still see Matt, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna teleport back to other Matt, or where other Matt should be, the room where we killed a bunch of people.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to teleport there. I guess I say I attempt to teleport there.
Yeah. You remember exactly where it was. You teleport back to it. The same people are on the ground, and Matt is nowhere to be found.
Matt is gone.
Hmm.
Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna pop back down and be like, so I think this might be the real Matt. Because Matt was going up there.
Okay, side note. Will, paint me a picture. What's Matt look like?
He is a tall, dark-haired gentleman. Looks like he might be of Polish descent.
Because I know that.
I mean, I don't know.
This man looks Polish.
He
Anywho.
looks Polish. He's got very dark hair. But he's got blue eyes, which is actually very attractive, and is kind of like, you know what, maybe. He's a handsome dude. He's very doofy though.
Mm.
But yeah,
We picked up on the doofy.
yeah. I tried to make him doofy.
I love it.
Okay, I was just wondering.
So his grab foot
He
back
very
out.
much seems like he's from like a small town to the south of Chicago, and he moved here specifically for work. Like just a doof that lives in the city.
Well, you
But
said
what-
he was from Texas.
Well, that's south of Chicago.
That is technically south of
Yeah.
Chicago.
Don't try me, Lindsay.
Well, you said he was from Dallas, but okay.
Okay, fair. Yeah. Well, he went to Dallas for tacos. Only tacos. He
Well,
loves
that's
street
probably
tacos.
a
That's
different
his
type.
thing.
School in Dallas.
That's why he.
That's probably a different type of tacos. That's probably Tex-Mex at that point.
His family moved up from Dallas to Ohio at a very young age. So he's a Texas family in Ohio.
There we go. Yeah, perfect.
How old is he? Do I have to ask him this?
He's 23.
How old am I? I don't remember how old I am.
Is it on your character sheet?
I think I'm my actual age. I'm 27. This might not work out, Matt. Okay, so
What's his shoe size, Will?
His shoe size?
No, Matt's shoe size.
Yeah, his shoe size. Yeah. Give me a perception check. No, or investigation. Either one. I know you're good at both.
I'm
We'll go with that perception.
Yeah.
You can tell that this man. I mean, he's very tall. Like he's a specimen, and he's got large boats. You're thinking at least size 14.
I'm just gonna whisper to Mercy. You notice his feet? Some big feet. You know what they say about that, right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Big hands,
Yeah, exactly. Big shoes.
Socks.
big face.
Must cost him a fortune.
that's a large for shoe size.
Yes.
Okay.
I wear 11.
I'm gonna like go over to. Is
Ball
Shane
feet.
still over with him?
I wear 13s, and I have the biggest feet of like anyone I know.
Did you go
no.
over to him?
No.
Oh.
No. I'm still with
I was
you
gonna
in Fortress.
Okay. I'm gonna lean over to Shane and be like, Shane, I was just told, look at his feet, big feet. You know what they say about big feet? Wink, wink, hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Big socks.
Yeah. That
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. I bet he looks terrible in flip flops.
Oh, just the worst.
Probably got like hobbit feet, hair everywhere.
Poor
And
Matt.
unless you're into that, like some people are, but we don't know.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna assume Grab is back by now.
yeah, when we grab
Yes,
those up-
definitely.
He's like,
Goes
what
back
did
while
I
we're
come
talking about
into?
So, what'd you find up there, Grav?
Well,
He's still a little moist from cloud water.
I found clouds.
Is that why you're so
That's-
moist looking?
Yes, I saw the
Oh, okay.
troposphere. Didn't see the door from where we came from.
Did you turn into a cartoon?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I'm very
Well-
much confused, but I think we're in the actual Chicago.
I think so too, because I went up to where we left what we assumed was other Matt, and there was no one there. He's gone. All the bodies are still there, but Nat's gone. So I think that's the real Matt. So don't kill him, Mercy, yet.
Okay.
Good call on not experimenting on that. I say
Well.
to Shane.
Well, y'all hungry?
Yeah, I could eat.
Yeah, I could
I
definitely
need
go
food.
for tacos.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll walk over and I guess like
Join Matt.
yeah, join Matt. I say, hey Matt.
Are we all joining Matt, or are
Yes,
you just
yes.
joining Matt?
No, y'all are with me. I say, hey Matt.
He looks up. Again, he gives a big smile. He's like, "Hey, Shane, and you guys. Hey."
I'm glad you could join us.
Yeah,
I sit
of
at another
course.
table and watch this.
Thanks for inviting me.
Well, we thought you
Gosh.
were thought you were cool, so
Well, thanks. I think you guys are pretty cool too.
Are you trying to recruit Matt?
Are you trying
Hey,
to
look, I always end up sitting and watching the cameras. Maybe Matt could do that.
Yeah.
look? You watch the cameras because you destroyed a grandmother.
And you're probably going to watch it again because you insulted him about his grandmother.
No, I did not
Again.
insult him. Okay, so I'm gonna go get some tacos. And I'm how mean do I want to be to Matt?
You want to be mean?
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to decide if I want to pay for all of y'all's except for his.
That'd be cruel.
I'll go.
Man.
I'll go and pay for everyone's.
Oh, thanks.
I said we do
Matt.
have 2 billionaires in our
True.
billionaire.
I
billionaire.
should not be paying for anything
Okay,
of my own.
I'll walk up.
Turns
and-
out I've already paid for it.
All right, I walk up. Oh, he already paid
I'm
for
gonna
it.
lean to
Cool.
Matt. Well, this time like they're about to get in a money fight. This is gonna be a whole thing. You'll
No,
get
I'm
used to
not.
it.
No. I just get my food. I go over and I'm just trying to figure out what we experienced and trying to figure things out. I'm really distracted.
So while we're sitting there eating, so Matt, did you ever hear them talk about that room?
He wipes a tiny bit of sauce from the corner of his mouth and says, "Well, not a whole lot. We didn't really know there was supposed to be anything in that room until 2 days ago, and they wanted us to set it up, but I wasn't part of that team. Like I said, I'm usually just on the monitors. So sorry.
When back before I called you, when you were watching the monitors and we went into that room, did you see anything on the monitors?
No. We don't have anyone scheduled to come by at any point, so yeah.
So did
I
you
was pretty
think
much
it's
just waiting for you.
did you think it's weird that you never saw us come out of that room?
Yeah. But I mean, you guys have like special powers and stuff, so
Okay. I'll give that one to you, Matt. Yeah, these fellas can teleport, so yeah, that makes sense. I got you. Anybody else have a question for Matt?
I'm. Did you didn't see them bring anything in? You weren't a part of setting it up.
You hear out of nowhere, what a doof!
I mean, I'm at a loss, honestly. This is beyond me. Like, we're in a city in a room that seems like the real city. That Matt is somehow in here, but I feel like we're still somewhere. Like something is still happening. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe all of this is just a simulation.
Ugh.
I'd like to call a superhero huddle away from Matt.
I'm gonna, when we huddle, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I have an idea. Grav, do you think you could fix that? I wonder if one of the suit we took, if it has one of those superhero blasting beams like I got hit with. I wonder if there's like some kind of superpower affecting that room, and I wonder if we could just blast it into the room indiscriminately because it didn't hurt; it just took away my powers, and maybe we could find out what's actually happening in that room."
I'm wondering.
Maybe it's like
I mean,
it could.
It did hurt you a little bit.
It won't kill anyone that's that's fair. That's like it did hurt. Oh yeah, I have 2 injuries. Oh, it did hurt. Okay, scratch that idea. That actually hurt.
So how about 2 people, one teleporter and one other person, go teleport back to that place and jump back through the room and see if we come back out here. Possibly somebody who could float or
Like
fly.
it's possible that could just be like a portal.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to test the theory
sky
of.
There's a
above.
portal here. Yeah.
Yeah. Before we do that, would y'all be interested in hiring Matt?
To be a stabbing buddy? Yeah.
How do we
Be
know
your
we can
sex slave?
trust him?
No. To watch cameras.
How do
and
we know we
such.
can trust him?
He did
Well-
work for a criminal organization. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, about 30 minutes ago, I was up for killing him. You have a hard sell here. So
I
You
mean-
work for a
Still up for
security firm that was hired by a criminal organization.
I'm still up for killing him.
I mean, how about if he does anything sketch, you can stab him.
I didn't look at Mercy. Like see if he what he thinks of that.
Now, I would like to note I said stab. I didn't say automatically kill, because we gotta at least question him after he does something sketch.
After this episode, I'm 100% expecting you two to at one point just like slam your swords together, like cross swords, and use them as a scissor to just murk someone.
Oh no! See,
But you
I wanna
guys are
do
giving
that
each other
now. Let's
side
do that
eyes
to
and
Matt.
winking at each other all episode.
Let's do that with Matt. If he
No.
betrays us, then we sword scissor him.
I mean, to be fair, I'm only being this one okay with
Sounds
murder because of
terrible.
what's happened today. There's a little bit of baser instincts coming into play right now. of,
We're
like,
not
go ahead.
killing anyone else.
I have a little
Okay,
demon possession.
So we'll hire him and take him back to the tower, treehouse.
Is it tree?
Yeah, and but
Then we
Just then
murder.
you see out of the corner of your eye, Matt is knelt down, feeding a little 3-legged dog a little bit of steak from his taco and petting it. You can
Can
go
I
back
stab
to
him
your
now?
thing now.
but we'll let General, what's his face?
Artist.
Yes, be in charge of Matt. He'll have a higher ranking.
I can accept that. I think the general has a little more of a head on his shoulders at times.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm starting to warm up to Matt, but don't think he's the brightest.
Well, no.
That's
I
probably
mean, I
why
guess
he
we
was
keep
only
Percy
on.
around,
That's
so-
why he was only on cameras.
Yeah. Like, I don't think he ever had a weapon. Did he? Did he have a weapon?
I mean, he did. He had a sidearm.
Oh. I
And
take
maybe
that
an
back.
assault rifle.
I take that back.
I mean, they all had weapons. It was like their
Well,
thing.
I didn't know if they gave him, like, paintballs or something.
Here
Just
you go, Matt. We love you, bud, but you simple. Here's a paintball gun. Just light him up.
Oh, poor simple Matt.
So I'm gonna go over to Matt. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Matt."
Hey, Shane. Sorry, I was just feeding this dog. I think he's homeless.
Oh, well, good news.
Everyone's trying to make us feel bad for considering killing him.
Good
Oh, I'm still
news.
straight up ready to kill him.
Would you like a job? Because your last one didn't seem to pan out.
Well, yeah, you're right about that. I don't know. I think Chicago may be a little out of my league.
Oh, but you don't want to work with
but
me?
I would really, really want to
Ooh.
work with you. What kind of
Can I
job?
insight check what he meant by that?
Sure, go ahead.
5.
Oh man.
Yeah, he
I want to
wants...
join in on this insight check.
Sure, go ahead.
Sad.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's still seduced from earlier, but yeah, he wants to work with her.
Does this whole seduce thing have a time limit on it?
Not that I know of.
She seduced him, bro.
The only way to end it is to end him. Should I stab him?
No.
I feel like
We
Lindsay needs to form a seduced power after this.
I mean, I have particularly impressive looks. So I'm very attractive.
so he's simp forever.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I don't even remember what she used to seduce him, but
Attractive.
he's 420 simping right now.
420 simping. She used her simp beam.
Well, I would like to offer you a job in security. At our secret base of operations. But there would be someone in a higher position than you. His name is General Artis.
So you're offering me a job
Yeah.
working security in your superhero base, working for a general?
He's
That
a small
sounds pretty
general.
cool.
He's a little general.
Like what? 1 star? 2 star?
Don't insult him like that.
So he. Well, I'm sorry.
You'll just have to ask him. He's very friendly. So what do you say, Matt? And I stick out my hand for a handshake.
He like grabs your hand, and then like realizes that he grabbed your hand and looks up and he's like, sure, yeah. And he doesn't really shake your hand, he's just sort of holding it.
I step over and I look at him and be like, obviously we're still going to have to do a drug screening and background check.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
Not a problem.
And if you betray us, say where we are, anything like that, we're gonna let Mercy kind of do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just point at Mercy.
I told you he likes to stab people.
Well, I don't want to do anything to cause any harm to Shane or you guys, so I think we'll be okay.
Matt, why is your hand so sweaty?
That's genetic.
Wait, does he have superpower? Is he moist from Dr. Horrible's
Yes.
secretly?
And I just sort of try to remove my hand from his.
Well, yeah, like as soon as you mentioned the
Moist.
sweaty hand, he like pulled his hand away and started like wiping it off on his shirt.
Oh. He embarrassed?
I was going.
He's
I'm sorry,
embarrassed.
Matt.
He's blushing.
I was going to say, do you want me to
Oh,
remove
poor
his
Matt.
hand from him?
No. Hey, that's a cool card you got, Matt.
Oh,
You want to head to our super secret base?
yeah, of course.
Blindfolded. With
Well,
earplugs.
I was gonna make him drive, so I'd rather him not be blindfolded.
Well, you drive. It's our super secret base, and I don't 100%
I mean, we
trust
could
him.
just take him and his car there, but then he could drive away and say where it was.
By
I
the
don't
way, I'm
think
putting
he's gonna
this
be secure
in
to this.
stream chat. This is the car he has. Although his has T-tops.
Oh.
Because T-tops.
I take that back, Matt. It's not really that cool of a car.
Rip.
Be nice.
Oh.
He
Where-
says,
where-
thanks. It was my dad's. He left it to me before he went off to Afghanistan.
Oh.
Sorry, I just can't get over how much you're like making him such a wholesome person. After everything we've said about him and continue to say about him.
I would like to I'm going to drive Matt's car. I will blindfold him so he doesn't know. And I'm just gonna, talk to him on the way there. We don't have to roleplay this. But I was just gonna
Do you know
ask
how to do you know how to drive a stick shift?
yeah.
You are from Detroit, so I would think so. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Can I drive stick, really? And I'm just gonna, ask him about his family and his passions in life and whatnot.
Well, you find out that his father is deceased, unfortunately. But his mother owns a small bakery out on the outskirts of town. She doesn't get a whole lot of business, but she has some regulars and some old folks that come by quite often that really support her. So she's doing well, and she's putting his younger sister through college right now. She obviously and she's actually doing great. You don't have to feel bad for her at all. She's fine.
What's the bakery called?
Let me see.
I feel like Matt should know this.
Yeah, Matt knows it, of course. I don't know it. Goodness. Ah.
We've really, I feel like we all need to apologize to Will this session between describing all about this new character and his life in detail.
Give me a last name that starts with B. We're just gonna do some alliteration.
Well, you said they're Polish, right?
Yeah.
Well, that was my first thought, Belmont, when you said B. Which is Castlevania.
You know what? Fine, that works. Belmont Bakery.
BB.
And pierogies.
BB. Yes, bakery and pierogies. We love it.
What about his siblings? Does he have any?
He has a younger sister who's in college, and a younger brother who is in high school.
Mm. Yeah, I had a younger sister.
He started working
once.
security because it was the best job he could get in Chicago without having a degree, and he really needed to help provide for his younger siblings. So that's what he's been doing.
But with them gone, I'm gonna be like, so by the way, we don't really make money doing this. How are we gonna pay Matt? I was having this conversation with Grav and Mercy now. They're going like, we hired him, but like, who's paying him?
Wait, you mean there's not an organization or whatever where they get money and then they pay employees dealing, like stuff like what we do?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not getting paid.
We have 2 billionaires.
I mean, I don't need to get paid. I still roll in money.
Yeah, we're talking about paying Matt. Not you.
I guess Mercy's got it this time.
when we get back to the treehouse, can we be there? Are we there?
Yeah, you're there.
Okay, I'm gonna pull the guys to the side. I'm gonna be like, so I think we should start a college fund for Matt's siblings.
What all did you find out from Matt?
Well,
Oh, jeez.
he's a really good guy, and Mercy should feel terrible about wanting to kill him.
Okay.
His
I heard
dad,
kill him. Should I stab him now?
His dad died in Afghanistan. His mom owns a bakery outside of Chicago called Belmont
And pierogies.
Bakery.
Okay.
And pierogies. He's got a younger sister and a younger brother. I remember something about one of them going to college. I don't remember.
Okay.
But he is working security because that was one of the only jobs he could get without a degree, and he just wants to provide for his younger siblings.
Yeah, he seems like a stand-up fella.
Yeah. So I think we should start like a trust fund for his siblings.
What time of day is
A
it?
scholarship. Oh, it's really late.
It's about 2 a.m. right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna show Matt to his new quarters, and good night, Matt.
I'm kind of hoping that Matt is going to turn into our Happy, from like Iron Man and Spider-Man. Yeah.
I feel that's definitely what we're setting him up for right now.
Yeah. Here, Matt. Here's your room. I know it's late, so I'm gonna go ahead and head to bed. I suggest you do the same, and see you in the morning.
Thank you so much. I didn't actually know I would get lodging. That's really cool.
Well, you can't leave now, so. Did I forget to mention that?
Can I see my family?
Yeah, we'll work some things out. Yeah. We'll make
I
that.
feel like you guys have just kidnapped him.
I lean over to. I lean over to Shane. Should I murder his family?
But we're not there. I think we're
I
still
was
in
like,
the city, aren't we?
why is
Oh.
Mercy here? No, Matt, I was just kidding. You can leave. But we figured it would be helpful if you had a room here to stay. You don't have to stay here all the time. But we just figured that'd be helpful, especially on nights like this where it's really late.
I mean, yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
So
The not being able to leave part was kind of scary, though.
Oh, it was just a joke. I'm a
Okay.
kidder.
Ah,
Well, good night. And I just turn and walk
good
away.
night.
so you had an idea, Grav, about floating down. Do we want to go back to the real world first, or well, we assume is the real world first, and then me and Mercy can head on to like, where we've been landing every time, and from there in the real world, and then make sure that you're actually landing in the real world where we are. Is that the idea you had? I remember you said something like that.
I think that was. Wait. It was. I think it was Mercy's idea.
I remember it was someone's idea. I just don't remember who.
It was me.
So, what was your idea again, Mercy?
It was basically, I was gonna say, while two people wait at like the taco truck, and then if one of the ones that can float down, or two of the ones that can float down, go back to the room and jump, and then basically try to confirm that it's like a portal, pretty much.
Well, remember we landed at the bean, not at the taco truck.
Well, okay, at the beam then.
Yeah.
Two wait at the beam,
Sure.
the other two that can float, jump.
All right, so I'll grab Mercy and grab if he wants to be grabbed and pop back out to the top of the window where we came out. I'm like, okay, so I guess you want to come to the bean with me, Mercy, or you want to float down with Grav?
I'll float down. I want to be anime.
All right. I'll meet you guys at the bean,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go to the real world bean.
I go with him.
Oh yeah, I'll
Alright.
go. I'll go get Shane. If Shane wants to come with me, I'll go get Shane
Yeah.
because I'll be floating for a while.
Yep. So you could go and pick her up and wait at the bean.
I'm sitting on my bench. Bench.
Hmm.
Can I enunciate? Yeah.
Yeah, and I jump out the thing, but I am not just floating. I'm actually trying to dive bomb to make it go a little bit quicker, and then I'll
Sure thing.
and then I'll ease up, before hitting ground.
Were you gonna make me to where I could float?
I grab onto Mercy's wrist and he's dive bombing with me, and then it's not until where I get to the point where we're gonna slow up where I will make it where he's basically low gravity.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's do that.
So yeah, you guys dive bomb. You actually
Wouldn't it be funny if
See-
the floor was just right there?
really cool like animated wind effects of like just rushing past you, clouds rushing past you. Like for some reason, a lot of like little clouds rushing past you, which doesn't make sense at all, but it's just happening because you're animated now.
Okay.
Again, you very much look like a comic book hero. You only got a 10-pack this time, but it's a lot more defined.
Oh, okay.
Still skin tight. And then Mercy, instead of being JoJo's, you are now a magical girl.
Yes.
Okay. I'll accept this. I'm
You've got,
so
like,
excited to be anime.
Black and purple sparkles coming off of you. And your like coat is like sort of fringed out a little bit.
I'm still excited to be anime. It doesn't matter.
Your sword actually gets like a little bit longer, and the tip gets a little bit wider and more curved back. And that's about it. You guys start getting closer to the city. You see the outline of, the water, everything along the river, everything in between, and you start to turn back into your normal selves.
Oh.
You are now nearing the tops of skyscrapers and still moving very fast.
I switched that up to where we're like floating.
And wham, you guys slow down.
I know that was a slow down sound.
Yeah, wham.
Do we see them at all?
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Oh, yes, perception.
Ooh.
13.
We see this.
It's pretty dark, and they're both, kind of small against the night sky, so you're not really good at making them out, but fortunately
have
you
dark
think you see
vision.
something up there.
That is
You're
the
like,
thing. I
yeah,
have
I'm
head
pretty sure
sight.
those are them.
Okay, so we see figures.
Yeah, you see figures that you're pretty sure is them. Or some other human-shaped things falling out of the sky.
That'd be more concerning if it was other human-shaped things falling out of the sky, I'd imagine. So that's not something we should be seeing.
Definitely not.
Right.
So it is connected to the real world.
Yeah.
Something's going on in that room, and it's really bothering me.
Maybe we can explore it some more in the morning. It's pretty late.
Yeah, that's fair. As they're just like floating down.
3:00 by now.
Have we
You have reached the beam.
Okay, sweet.
So I
Well-
see them like, well, you're here.
Yep.
I mean, I'm guessing I'm out of ideas other than shooting that depower ray into the room, and that still might not be a good idea. If we do think a kid is causing this, that might kill him,
Should
or
I
at least
stab the kid?
really hurt him.
Mercy, I'm about to stab you if you don't stop asking if you can stab someone. Stab yourself. Gosh.
It's true. You could stab yourself,
I could stab myself. You're
or you
right.
could stab the room.
I could stab the room. I start stabbing the room.
Well, we're
Wait,
in the
am I in the
real
room?
world.
We're not in the real world. I start imagining stabbing the room.
Okay. Well, I say we go to bed, and then we can talk some more in the morning.
I'm down for the
Okay.
plan.
Yep.
And someone teleport me home. Or back to
Yep.
place.
Attention, giant boss people. Your giant prisoner is awake.
Can I
Thank you
stab
so
him?
much, General. Your service is always appreciated.
Or, sir, I'm gonna go get some sleep.
And then we're like kind of off the comms, like the toys sleep.
Sleep? Yeah, I was just thinking that as well.
They're soldiers. God, expect
Yeah,
them
but
to be
they're
awake all the time?
Like they're toys as well.
They're
I didn't think
toys.
toys slept.
I also didn't think they were alive, so
You know that's fair.
Y'all just
We really
profiling up a
judge-
storm.
can we really judge what a live toy does and doesn't do? So I assume he was talking about that guy.
Yeah.
That's specific. I know.
Yep.
His name does start with an R.
Robert Greer.
yeah.
Gear.
Robert
Close.
Gear.
Richard Greer.
Richard Greer.
Richard
Well, I think
Greer.
Robert.
I was like, Robert's not right, but I just went with it.
If you say Robert confidently enough, he'll answer to it.
Goodness.
Well, I want to go to sleep and get some sleep.
I'm gonna go pay a visit to Richard Greer before going to bed.
Goodness. Alrighty.
Is anyone else? Is anyone gonna? I'm saying that. Yeah, I'm gonna go pay him a visit before going to bed.
I'm going with them.
I feel like Mercy hears that, but thinks he said Richard Gere, and is like looking up Richard Gere's address.
I'm going with Fortress.
And I'm gonna like as we're going there, like I'm gonna look at Shane. Shane, you going to bed, or you gonna come see what happens?
I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm going.
Oh.
I'm going to bed. I'm still trying to figure out this whole portal thing, and hopefully, a fresh mind in the morning will be able to think on it.
I'm gonna as we're going to Mercy. We're not gonna hurt him. We're not gonna kill him. I just want to let him know where he is and what's going on.
And
Before
I walk away, I want to say, and Mercy, no stabbing, no killing, none of that.
I was going to say, as soon as he said we're not going to kill him, I turn around and start walking towards my room.
All right, so as you guys walk in from like the sort of main entrance area into the grand hall, which then leads into the several different barrack type areas, and then the staircase, and we're gonna say there's a type of lift that can take you down to the roots. But you see Matt is actually still awake, and he's over near where Treebeard usually shows up, playing with some of the Beanie Babies and Roosevelt.
I was afraid we were gonna walk in and Roosevelt was gonna have on that suit that we took off of the one guy, and Fortress just left laying around.
Oh yeah.
No, it's still in disrepair, so no.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just sort of tossing Roosevelt up in the air, and you see Roosevelt's little stubby arms waving.
Does he look panicked or is he having fun?
He's got an emotionless face, so you can't really tell. And the Beanie Babies aren't really looking panicked. Several of them are just kind of like chilling. Some of them are like trying to climb up Matt's leg. But yeah. And Matt seems to be smiling and laughing.
I'm just kind of whisper to Shane, like, and this is the guy watching our security. I mean, I guess he's Forrest Gump in that sense. You know, maybe he can focus well on small tasks. Yeah, cutting his thought off midway through. Like, oh well, yeah, I guess it works fine.
Now I'm just thinking of Forrest Gump.
This is Matt Gump. So I'm just gonna say that comment to Shane and start heading down to where I left Richard.
Alrighty. Yeah, you start heading down. Are you taking the stairs or the lift?
I'll just take the stairs. I'm assuming they're taking the lift up to room, so I'm just gonna walk down the stairs.
Alrighty. What's everybody else doing? I know
I'm gonna.
Grab's going to sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay.
Are you not gonna confront Matt about playing with Roosevelt?
I'm gonna stop and look at him, and then I'm just gonna sort of shake my head and just walk to my room.
Okay. As you're leaving, right as you sort of leave the Great Hall, you hear "Good night, Shane" from Matt.
Good night, Matt.
Yep.
He didn't say goodnight to anyone else, just Shane.
Yep.
Oh, poor simple Matt.
And you guys weren't around to see it, but he and Roosevelt fist bumped right after that.
Yeah.
Why is Matt becoming my favorite character? Like, over myself? Like, gosh.
We're gonna fix the super suit for Matt, I'm assuming. And then Matt's gonna betray us.
You guys keep writing far better stories than I do, I swear.
No, let's be fair. You're riding Matt right now.
Like, imagine how bone-chillingly, like, horrifying it would have been if you had sent that text, gotten a reply, and that Matt you were looking at hadn't moved. Like, that would have been really creepy.
Yeah, no. That's what I was afraid was going to happen. That we were
And I
like,
did not even think about doing that, which, I mean, obviously, I didn't because that's not in the plan, but that would have been so cool.
well, if it makes you feel better, that's what we thought you had done. We think that highly of you. Like that you would write something that mind bending.
Yay.
But yeah, I'll go down and see if since Richard is awake, at least the last I heard.
Yeah, so you get down there, and Richard is sitting in, it's kind of a round cage-ish type thing, so not really a corner, but sitting in the back away from the entrance to this little room. He looks like crap. I mean, he's beaten to hell. He's fallen from rafters twice. Like, he's not doing well. Like, he looks up. He's like, Jack, what do you want?
Just came to check on you. See, you're looking a little worse than usual.
Yeah,
Not too much though.
Yeah, your friend dropping me from rafters twice. Yeah.
I mean, I think you got the better end of the deal than other boy over there.
Other David.
David, thank you. Than David.
What happened to David?
Oh, you don't know about that yet, do you? Yeah. Mercy got to David.
What does that
And
mean?
I'm gonna kind of like reach out my hand, teleport my sword, and just kind of make a stabbing motion with the sword.
Oh.
So that should put in perspective kind of where you're at now. I'm to give a very rough story. I'm trying to like kind of intimidate him a bit.
Yeah, clearly.
Clearly, it's like it's like so. Here's what's gonna happen. You're here. We want some. We're gonna, you can rest tonight. Obviously, rest up, get some good rest. We're gonna be talking with you on and off. Learn what we can, and if you don't want to cooperate, then you can. We'll see if you'll cooperate with Mercy.
Yeah, I'm not there.
Jack, we've both been on both sides of this little dance. Just tell me what you want.
We'll talk tomorrow. Get some rest.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm making him wait this out.
You come back tomorrow and find a mysterious hole in his chest, and he's dead.
Shame, didn't get any information. Shame.
Roosevelt, what have you done?
Roosevelt, how?
Oh no, not Roosevelt.
And I'm gonna go. I'll go get him like some kind of like a glass of water of some sort, just like basic stuff, just so that he doesn't like die of thirst. And it's kind of like chuck him a water bottle, some like basic first aid type stuff, like some bandages and stuff, just stuff to like keep him alive.
Alrighty.
No comforts, just here's enough that you're going to live. We'll talk tomorrow. Don't worry. We're not going to kill you. Probably.
You just as you start to leave, you just hear him say, "All right, have a good night, Jack."
Have a good night, Richard. Wait, I have a question. Did he see? I guess he's seen the animated toys already. Never mind. He's not surprised by the animated toys.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all I want to do was make sure he had the things to stay alive and threaten him a bit. And then I'll head to bed.
Fantastic. Well, squad, you all head to bed. By the time you head back up the stairs, Matt has gone somewhere. He's no longer in the Great Hall. Neither are Roosevelt and the Beanie Babies.
Why do I feel like they're all in his room now?
I feel like that's a fair guess.
They're all downstairs murdering our prisoner.
I like how twice now Matt has like not realized, like earlier when I showed him to the room, I said I was going to sleep, and then later he sees me walk in the front door. Like he hasn't questioned that twice.
Yeah, well, he did mention that he knew we had powers.
Yeah. Anywho.
Superheroes don't lie.
That's not true. We have lied multiple times about a lot of different things.
I feel like Will hadn't planned any of this.
Not at all, but you know what? It's I do enjoy the sessions like this.
Where things just kind of happen.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, it handles well. Especially when we just keep asking you, give us all the details of this guy's life that you had no intentions of being a thing. Like, we really need to fully understand his motives in life, his family.
Random random new Eternity Guard number 4 became Matt Belmont. The most wholesome person from Texas ever. With his mom, Stella, who owns Belmont Bakery and Pierogies. His sister, May, who's in college. And his brother, Carson Belmont, who's the most popular kid in school, purely because his name sounds cool.
I love that you're adding even more detail now.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Well, personally, I'm very happy that I seduced Matt. I don't know about you.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it as well.
Goodness. No one died this session, I don't think.
Yeah, no, we did no combat.
Because we didn't let Cody kill people.
Yeah. What's wrong with y'all?
To be fair, I was also pretty down for murdering at one point as well.
Well, okay. What's
Yeah,
wrong?
that
with
was within your character.
Yeah, like this is the
Specifically.
time where for murder. And to be fair, still might kill Richard Greer eventually. We keep going back and forth on it.
Don't say that. Someone's gonna deep fake you and make it a threat against Richard Gere.
Who is? I don't know who that is.
I think he's a famous person.
Yeah.
Richard Gere. Let me see. Richard Gere. Gere.
No, it is Greer.
What was he on?
Dr. Rich. There's a Dr.
Woman.
Richard Greer here in our hometown.
He's
Oh,
in
that's
Pretty
funny.
Woman.
Pretty woman.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Walking down the street, pretty woman.
And it is
Oh my
Greer.
god, his middle name's Tiffany. Oh my god, his middle name's Tiffany. I respect the hell out of this man now.
Yeah, that's a baller middle name.
That is so baller. Dang. Well done, sir.
So what's the character's name? Because this guy's
Richard
name is...
Greer.
Well, that is this guy's name. It is Greer.
Then Gear.
Gere. Wouldn't that be Greer? No, that would be Gear. I don't know. know?
Wikipedia says it's pronounced gear.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was a very good session, though. I enjoyed that thoroughly.
Mm-hmm.
I love how investigative you guys get in some of these sessions. It's like half of it is just detective noir crap, and I live
No,
for
I
it.
love that.
I love it.
To be fair, that's very much like the types of heroes we made were like detective noir type characters. To a degree.
I want a role
did.
play that's only like detective stuff. Like not really even combat.
Call of Cthulhu is actually it's that with horror.
Eh,
Generally, if you're in combat in that game, it's pretty bad.
what I need is I need a Nancy Drew role play.
I was just
game.
about to say, Lindsay, I will homebrew you a Nancy Drew D&D campaign.
Yes, please.
Like customize classes, shorten the spell lists so that it's only like detect magic, detect thoughts, stuff like that, and no combat.
Yeah, maybe with like the occasional like little tussle. But yeah, yes, that's what I need.
Nancy Drew and the bar fight with the bugbear.
Oh, or actually, I feel like Lindsay might enjoy Waterdeep.
Probably Dragon Heist.
Yeah, Dragon Heist. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of Dragon Heist to a degree. Is like, hey, let's just do things and intrigue.
Yeah, I mean, you can, in theory, I think you can get through that entire campaign without combat.
Or minimal, at least, combat at
Yeah.
the most. I think you have to do some combat no matter what to a degree. I'd imagine.
I think there's a couple of surprise, like ambush areas and places that are hard to get through.
Yeah,
In the dungeon.
without.
But most of the
Actually.
combat that I remember from that campaign was like we were sneaking into this place and like taking out guards, and then oh no, reinforcements came, but we snuck out. Like a lot of stuff can be avoided in that campaign. It can be
I
very
really want
noir.
to do Dragon Heist a lot.
It's so good. So good. And like the way it can end is, or like the paths you can take are very varied. Very varied. Very varied.
Very weird.
Mm. They're very.
They're very varied.
Well, I think it's about time for me to hop off.
Yeah, I figured when you were saying in character you need to go to bed, I was like, I can't tell if this is an in character I need to go to bed, or
Well,
a reality I need to go to bed, or all of the above need to go to bed.
It's
yeah, kind of all of the above. We weren't, well, last Monday we were off for Columbus Day, but then the rest of the week was remote learning. So I was at home all last week. So this week I've just been exhausted so far.
Fair.
Being back and such. I was falling asleep during Avengers last night. Playing Avengers, not watching it. Okay.
I stayed up way too late last night, so I feel you there on the sleepiness, but that was self inflicted.
I'm gonna stay up late tonight writing more backstory for Matt.
Yes.
I don't know why I just chose to make him the most wholesome guy possible.
I'm really hoping that in
I'm
the
about it.
future
It is
he'll take
Mercy's
me.
goal in life now to stab him.
No. I really hope that in the future he'll take
You know,
me to
we don't
the
like that.
bakery. Visit
It's
his
okay.
mom.
It's okay.
Like, even though the dude 100% worked for basically a paramilitary security firm, he's a pretty alright guy.
Yeah, like he's a straight up dude.
Mercy does not trust him. Maybe later on, Mercy will get to the point where he doesn't want to stab him. He will trust him, all that. But right now, Mercy doesn't trust him.
All right. With that said, chat, we're going to get off and go to bed. But thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I hope you enjoyed this session of Mutants and Masterminds. It should be on tomorrow, hopefully. We'll see. But yeah, once again, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.